Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Just wanted to make a video for you guys that may have just recently picked up a Prowler Pro. I'm going to point out a few things that a person should tackle right away just before you get too many miles on it. This one happens to be a 2023 limited Prowler Pro. My family just recently picked this up from Country Cat. It's been an incredible machine so far, very smooth, very quiet. Quite the departure from our 2009 Prowler in a good way. But this video will concern the detail of the exhaust, the muffler back here. You can see we've had a few high temp runs on it just going down the road and whatnot, so it's getting a pretty good temper to it, which has been good. You can smell it a little bit and all that was fine, but what we noticed is that right above there, the bed is just composite and there's no shield between the exhaust and the bed. So after our first run, I don't think you'll be able to see it in the video, but there's just an ever so slight bump or raise up right here from heat that's rising off the muffler and then distorting the composite bed material. And so looking online, sure enough, looks like it's been an issue with the Prowler Pros and its tracker cousins. And so what it was mentioned to me was that, Eli, you should go on Flowmaster.com, pick up a Flowmaster heat shield and install it. So that's what we're going to do here today. I'm going to fetch that part, we'll install it, and document the process. Alright guys, so getting after it. So the part from Flowmaster that you're going to need, it's an aluminum heat shield kit. The part number is 51017. I'll also put a link to the Flowmaster website down in the description. But anyway, when you get this kit, it's going to show up. It's going to show up in a box about this size. Nothing too crazy there. And its contents: one heat shield, something like so. 3 basically cable ties to wrap around the 3 depressions in the heat shield. And basically the tool that you're going to need to install it is a 5/16 inch nut driver. And this assembly here, it's all going to go right on top of this guy right here. So that's what we'll do next. I'm hoping this will be about a 10-minute job, but we'll see. Guys, one thing I forgot, if you ran this thing recently, just give it adequate time to cool down, because that part's going to be pretty hot otherwise, so just a heads up. Alright guys, so I've got the cable ties installed, kept everything loose for the moment. I just got them on here just enough to get them started and secured. I orientated them so that the nut driver end is towards the rear hitch, so I could easily tighten them if needed here in the near future or distant future. And what I'll do now is I'll just make sure that this guy is centered on the muffler body itself, and once it is, I'll tighten these down, so that'll be next. Alright guys, so we got it clamped. I'd say it's fully tightened down. Here's what it kind of looks like from the rear. Just a heads up, the muffler is not quite centered on the center line of the machine at this point, so don't be surprised if you have 2-3 inches sticking out past this frame tube versus this one. So just a heads up on that. And then from the side view, under view, this is kind of what it looks like. When you're threading those cable ties underneath, initially just make sure that you're not hooking part of the frame, or there's a couple of brake lines back here, so just be mindful of that. Otherwise, she's pretty straightforward. If we had to do it again, I would recommend using an impact or a drill with a 5/16 nut driver end on it to make the process go quicker, but I probably clocked in at about 15 minutes overall getting this on, so pretty quick fix for this, again in hopes just to preserve the bed here. So we got a slight bulge going on right here, but nothing super crazy yet. There's about 20 miles on the machine, So that's the scoop on this one. So hopefully with that addition, we'll save the bed, save us a few $100, and that's all I got on that one. So thank you guys for tuning in. If the wind is terrible, I'm sorry. It's definitely a South Dakota day out here today. So, but that's all I have on this one. So thanks again for tuning in, and we'll catch you on the next vid. Stay tuned. Hey guys, thanks again for tuning in. Stay tuned to the channel for a few more videos coming up regarding the Prowler Pro and a few more other must-haves that I would say you should install right away. Those will be coming here in the near future, but also there'll be another video coming that details more about the picture that you're seeing in the background of a 2009 Arctic Cat Prowler and comparing that to the 2023 Prowler Pro Limited. Anyway, fun comparison, and it just seems like there should be a little bit more content on YouTube regarding this. So just wanted to provide that. But anyway, thanks as always for watching, and we'll catch you guys next time. See ya.